LearningStrome Academy. So friends, if you are new to our channel, so please press our subscribe button so you can directly get our videos to you. Okay friends. So today the topic that we are going to discuss is equality operators. Yes friend, we are going to discuss. Yes friend, it seems like it is a part of relational operator, but friend, it is a little bit different, and the rules for the equality operator is also different than the relational operators. Okay friend. So let's start the video. So friend, equality operator actually used to compare. Okay, is the things are equal or not? Okay, for this we use the equality operator. Okay, friend, is the value of an object or an identifier is equal or not? For this we can use the equality operator. We can use friend equality operator for any kind of data. Okay, friend, there are two kind of equality operator in a Java. Is double equals to or not equals to. Okay, is the things are equals or is the things are not equal. If such kind of scenario we have in front of us, then we can use these two operators. Okay friend. So uh, equals to operator is used to compare the both values are equal or not. Okay, if the values are equal, then it will return true. If the values are not equal, then it will return false. Okay, not equal is just opposite to equal to operator. If the values are not equal, then it will return true. If the values are equal, then it will return false. Okay friends. So let's suppose we have a 10 and I want to compare it with 20. In this case when we will get an false because 10 is not equal to 20. Okay, and there are some rules for the equality operators. First of all, we can apply equality operator for every primitive type, including Boolean type. Okay, as friend, we know we cannot apply relational operators for the Boolean type. Yeah, we can apply relational operator for every primitive type except Boolean. But friend, here equality operators are applicable also for the Boolean type. It means that if I want to compare true is equal to false, then we will get what? Okay, which means that we can compare also Boolean values. Okay, let's see. Let's take an example and let's then see. So first of all, let's clear the screen and let's okay, we will compare string after before it. Let's take a yeah. So when let's compare a Boolean value. Let's I have a true and I want to compare with false. So then what will happen? In this case, friend, we will get a now program will not throw any error. Okay, and now we can make run our program. See friend, we will get false. Okay, here true is not equal to false. Okay, if I want to compare is true is equal to true, now friend, we will get answer. Sorry, I haven't compiled it yet, that's why we got up. Okay, now run it. Now run it friend, we are going to get true. Okay friend, see, it's mean that we can apply equality operator for any kind of data. Either it is primitive, either it is a Boolean, for all kind of primitive data. Okay, I can also compare any yeah, I can also compare any kind of data. Okay, see, I am comparing an floating point number with the floating point number with the integer number. 10.4 is not equal to 10, that's why we're getting false. Okay friend. So here I can also compare a character. Okay, I can also compare a character. Okay friend. So see friend, if I'm going to compare it, see, okay, we are going to get a false. Okay friend, if I'm going to compare null double equals to null, see friend, we are also going to get what friend, very very true. Yes, actually it is a reserved letter, and true and false is also a reserved letter. So that's the way we can compare it. Okay, friend. So friend, keep in mind that okay, we can compare every kind of boolean we can compare every kind of primitive data. There is no restriction on the for the equality operator on the primitive data. As in case in relation operator, we cannot compare boolean data, but here we can compare boolean data with each other. Okay, and also this is the first rule that you have to always keep in mind, that we can apply equality operators for every primitive data, either okay, including Boolean types also. Okay friend. So we can compare also false is false equal to false equal, it will return true, 10 equal to 10 it will return true. Okay, so the second rule that friend we have to remember that we can apply equality operator for also the object types. Yes friend, exactly, as in the relation operators we cannot compare two objects here, but we can here apply. So friend, let me tell you what actually the meaning of the equality. Let's suppose we have two object references, okay, s1 and s2. Okay, in this case friend, if let's suppose I have two object, okay, and in this case friend, if I want to compare, I have two references for this a particular object. Okay, now friend, my both references are pointing to a same object. Okay, now friend, if I want to compare is both references are same or not, then only when we can use the equality operator. Friend, actually equality operator is used to compare the references. Okay, it's mean the addresses of the both the references are same or not. Okay, so let me tell you one more example. Let's suppose friend, in a class there is a student whose name is whose nickname is friend Sam, and whose original name is friend consider any name Naveen. Okay, like his originally Naveen and the nickname is Sam. Okay, now friend, these both are the name of a one object. Okay, okay, but we are referring it by different names. Okay, so friend, here the object is same, but we are referring by different names. So if I will call Naveen, then the same object will reply me, or if I will call Sam, then the same reply object will reply me. So here friend, it's mean that we are if I will compare both these names, then both are same. In this case friend, in that case friend, we can use the equal to operators. Okay friend, so see, equal to operator meant for the reference comparison or the address comparison. Okay, so friend, now friend, it is clear to you all the if I'm see if I'm take, let's take an example. If I have a string that s1. Okay, now friend, I have another string s2. Okay, now if I will compare these two strings, now friend, in this case friend, I will get an error. But friend, if I'm going to create a reference of a first string, okay, the first string I have s3. Okay, now friend, if I am going to compare s3 with s1, now, then I will get the true. Okay, see friend, see, I have one object s1 which is pointing to this object. Okay, and another object I have s2 which is pointing to this object. Okay, if I will compare s1 equal to s2, then the addresses of both the objects are different. But friend, now after creating the reference of s1 to s3, if I compare s1 s3 to s1, both are pointing to same address. Then if I will compare these things, then it will return as a true. Okay friend, so this is all about, this is the second rule. Okay friend, we can also compare the object type. Okay, so let's see an example, so it will be clear to you all. Okay friend, let's paste the data. See friend, I'm going to create a string learning s1 is equal to learni. See friend, I'm going to create this string. Okay, and when I'm going to create again, see, I want to, now friend, if I will compare both these strings, so what do you think? Is both these things are different or both these things are same? What do you think? It will say true or what it will say? It will say false. Okay. So if you have any idea about that, so please comment in the comment box. Okay. So we can you can compare your answer with our answer. Okay. So let's run this program. Let's run this program. Okay, let's see friend, we are going to get a true. Now friend, why are we are getting true? Here we have two different things, learning so many can be learning so many, but we are getting true. Actually friend, whenever we have a two different string with the same string literals, here friend, we have a this is a string literal and this is a string literal. Whenever friend we have a two different strings, okay, and which are pointing to a same string literals, in that case friend, the second one, the second object that we are trying to create, actually it doesn't create it points to the first, it started pointing to the first string literal. Okay, so friend, here actually in the first case we are creating an object that is s1. In the second case friend, we are creating a reference. Okay, we are creating a reference to the second reference to the first object. Okay friend, so now friend, here this statement is equivalent to this statement, s2 is equal to s1. Okay friend, so that's why we are getting true. Okay, now I think it is clear to all. When we have a same literal string literal, in that case when the second one is not object, actually it is a reference which is starting pointing to the first object. Okay, so this statement is friend equivalent to this statement, that's why we are getting an true. Okay, so now friend, you can see that we are getting true here. Okay, so it now I think it is clear to you all that we can also use the we can use the comparison operator for the string literals. Okay friend, if let's see, if I have if I have if I have another string. Okay, see, if I have another string, see, I have another string academy. Okay, yeah, learning string academy. Okay, see, I have another string. Okay, and now I want to compare these two strings. Now friend, the string literal here academy is different than this string literal. Okay, now in this case friend, our compiler is going to generate two different objects. Okay, s1 is another object which is pointing to this string literal. Okay, and another object s2 which is starting pointing to this string literal. Okay, now in this case friend, our compiler is going to give us a false as a result, because now friend, both these are different objects. Okay, and both these have different addresses. Okay, now friend, my compiler is going to say this is a false. Okay, that's why we are getting a false as a result. Okay friend, now I think it is clear to you all. Okay, now if I will say, yeah, can is both are not equal, now it will say true. Yeah, because now both these objects are not equal. Okay, now it is saying true. Okay, now I think it is second rule is also clear to you all. Okay friend, that the object we can also use equality operator for the operators for the reference comparison. Okay friend, third rule friend, to use equality operator between object type, compulsory there should be some relation between the argument. Okay, should be some relation between the argument child, either it be child to child or parent to child. What it's mean friend, actually friend, otherwise it will compile a we will get a compile time error. Okay, of incompatible types. Let's see friend, let's suppose we have a string s1. Okay, and it's s1, it is an object. Okay, it is object of string type. Okay friend, and other object I have object of class object. Actually friend, object is a class which is a parent class of every kind of data. Okay, every kind of objects or classes. Okay, that's why friend, if uh, actually object is a parent class of the string friend. Here now friend, if I will compare s is double equals to O, now friend we will get true, because there is a parent to child relationship. Okay, that's why friend, we will get friend, actually we will get friend a true. But friend, if we are going to compare two references which have no relations. Okay, let's suppose I am going to create an object of another class which have no relation with the string class. Let's suppose we are going to create an object of thread class. Okay, now there is no relation between thread class and the string class. There is no inheritance kind of thing, or in between the string class and in between the thread class. If I will create an object of thread class and I will compare the thread class object with the string class object, in that case friend, we will get a compile time error. Okay, see, okay, so there are three rules for the equality operators. First of all friend, the third rule also have three variation. We can compare two objects. Okay, which belong to same class. Okay, which belong to same class. We can compare two objects child which belongs to child to parent, or we can compare two objects which belongs to parent to child. We cannot compare two objects that don't have some relation with each other. Okay, that in that case, friend, we will get a compile time error. So let me show you some example. So can so first let me clear the screen first. So friends, see here both the objects belong to same class, that is string. That's why we are able to made a comparison between them. Okay, but friend, if I will make an so friend, let's make another object of object class. Now friend, if I will compare object o1 O1 with if I will compare object of the object class and string of the object of the string class, then friend, the comparison is valid. Okay, the comparison valid, it will not throw any compile time error. Okay, it is saying false. Okay, but friend, if I compare the two objects which don't have a relation with each other, in this case, friend, we will get an compile time error. Okay, let's make any class which don't have, which string is not inheriting. Let's make an object of thread class. Thread class. Let's make an object of thread class t1. T1 is equal to new thread. Okay, now after that, friend, compare this with t1. Okay, so let's run, compile it, and we are going to get an error that incompatible types. Okay, the thread and string. Okay, that is the point that I have to explain with you all, that friend. Whenever we want to compare any two reference, there are three cases: either they belong to same level, they belong to same classes, either there is some relation child to parent or parent to child. Okay, if we are going to compare with the, another object which don't have a relation with it, okay, in this case, friend, we are going to get an error. Okay, so friend, if I am using concept of inheritance, I will explain to you in later in the case of inheritance. Okay, till then remember these 3 points. Okay friend, so these are the very important point. Okay friend, so thank you, bye bye friends. If you like our video, so friends, please keep your thumbs up and share this video more and more to your friends, and say them to subscribe our channel. Okay friend, and thank you friend for watching this video. Thank you, bye bye.